Welcome back everyone and thank you for tuning in once again to VeloView. Today we are diving into a detailed review of the 2026 Subaru Outback, a model that has created a lot of buzz as it makes one of the boldest transitions in its long history. The Outback has always been known as the ultimate blend of rugged utility, wagon practicality, and SUV-inspired confidence, but with the 2026 redesigned Subaru has made a decisive move, pushing it fully into the midsize SUV category. Gone are the soft curves and wagon-like proportions that defined earlier generations, and in their place we now see a boxier, taller, more squared-off design that clearly signals Subaru's intent to compete directly with established SUVs like the Hyundai Santa Fe, Honda Passport, and Toyota Venza. This move has been controversial for longtime Outback purists who loved its station wagon roots, but it's undeniable that the new direction offers broader appeal, more space, and a more rugged aesthetic. The exterior immediately communicates this new philosophy. The roofline has been raised by about 2 inches, giving the Outback a taller, more commanding stance, while the squared-off rear end dramatically increases cargo utility. The body is slightly wider and longer than before, though the wheelbase remains around 108 inches, maintaining its balanced proportions for city driving and off-road versatility. Subaru even integrated clever details like a ruler built into the taillight for quick measurements, something clearly aimed at campers, DIY enthusiasts, and outdoor adventurers who like to have functional touches everywhere they go. The new front fascia is chunkier, with a bold grille and more upright LED headlights that emphasize its SUV credentials. The wilderness trim in particular pushes the rugged theme further with black cladding, copper accents, skid plates, and aggressive all-terrain tires that make it look ready to tackle any trail. Step inside, and the 2026 Outback shows just how far Subaru has come in terms of technology and comfort. At the center of the cabin is a massive 12.1-inch infotainment touchscreen powered by Android Automotive, which is snappy, intuitive, and modern. It supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto while also allowing integrated Google Maps and voice assistant functions, making it a versatile hub for both tech-savvy users and traditional drivers. In front of the driver sits a fully digital 12.3-inch instrument cluster that can be customized to show navigation maps, safety assist information, or a minimalist view depending on your preference. Subaru deserves credit for striking a balance between futuristic tech and practical usability. Unlike many competitors who bury climate controls and seat settings in touchscreen menus, the Outback retains physical knobs and buttons for essential functions like volume, HVAC, and defrost, which makes everyday use far more convenient and safe. Cabin comfort has also been noticeably improved. Subaru claims that wind noise has been reduced by about 10% thanks to improved aerodynamics and sound-absorbing materials. The front and rear seats are designed as low-fatigue seats, mounted to the chassis itself for greater stability and less vibration on long drives. The taller roof not only enhances the feeling of space but also provides generous headroom for both front and rear passengers. Cargo space is another area where the new Outback shines, offering between 34.3 and 34.6 cubic feet of room behind the second row, which is larger and more usable than before thanks to the squared-off hatch. This makes loading bulky items, camping gear, or luggage a breeze. Under the hood, Subaru has kept things familiar yet reliable. The base engine remains a 2.5-liter naturally aspirated boxer. 4-cylinder producing about 180 horsepower and 178 pound-feet of torque, paired with Subaru's Lineartronic continuously variable transmission. For those who crave more power, the 2.4-liter turbocharged Boxer 4 is available in higher trims, delivering 260 horsepower and 277 pound-feet of torque, which provides stronger acceleration and better towing capability. Both options are paired with Subaru's signature symmetrical all-wheel drive system, ensuring sure-footed handling in all conditions, from wet city streets to snowy mountain roads. Off-road enthusiasts will find the wilderness trim especially appealing, as it raises ground clearance to 9.5 inches compared to the standard 8.7 inches, adds an upgraded X-mode system for tackling deep mud and snow, and includes skid plates to protect the underbody. Safety, as always with Subaru, takes center stage. The EyeSight driver assist system has been upgraded with a third front camera and improved radar sensors, giving it greater awareness of the road ahead. New features include emergency stop assist, which can safely bring the car to a halt if the driver becomes unresponsive, and safe lane change assist, which adds an extra layer of reassurance on highways. Hands-free driving is now available at certain speeds on highways, further enhancing long-distance comfort and safety. Subaru's reputation for building some of the safest cars on the market remains intact with the 2026 Outback, and these upgrades push it even further ahead of many rivals in the midsize SUV segment. Pricing has taken a step upward, and this is where some buyers may hesitate. Subaru has eliminated the traditional base trim, meaning the entry-level model now begins with the premium trim at around $36,445 including destination fees. This represents roughly a $5,000 jump from the outgoing model's starting price. At the top end, the Touring XT with the turbo engine and every luxury and tech feature can reach close to $50,000. While that may seem steep for an Outback, the price reflects not only the added features and technology but also its repositioning in the market as a more premium midsize SUV rather than a quirky wagon crossover. The design shift has sparked mixed reactions online. Loyal Subaru fans who cherished the Outback's wagon identity feel this change makes it look too much like a Forester or just another midsize SUV, while others appreciate the bolder stance, extra space, and more conventional proportions. Regardless of personal opinion, it's clear Subaru has made a calculated decision to broaden the Outback's appeal in a competitive segment while still keeping its adventurous DNA alive through trims like the Wilderness. Overall, the 2026 Subaru Outback represents a major evolution in the nameplate's history. It's bigger, more modern, and more SUV-like than ever, but it still stays true to Subaru's strengths: standard all-wheel drive, rugged capability, clever practical touches, and a strong emphasis on safety. It won't please every traditionalist, but it delivers a package that's highly competitive, family-friendly, and ready for adventure. Thanks for sticking around for this detailed review of the 2026 Subaru Outback. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to see more deep dives into the latest cars and SUVs, make sure you hit that subscribe button and keep exploring with VeloView.